Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome. I am Kira, a romantic ace, and I promise I know how to work OBS. Ah, tonight we are streaming chapter 21 of the Royal Romance Book 3. As you can see, I mistook the play button for the transition button. It's a night. It's gonna be great. If you haven't joined me before, welcome! I drink and I cuss. If you want to play the drinking game along with me, the rules are right here underneath the player over at twitch.tv/aromanticace for those of you watching the VOD. I myself have not even been pre-gaming, nor am I partaking of an inebriating beverage this evening. However, you would not know that from my tech savviness. It's gonna be a trip tonight. But yes, 2019 has arrived, and I now have to learn how to say 2019 every time that I'm talking about the year and write it on my mortgage checks and stuff like that, so that'll be fun. But also, if you haven't joined me before, the story so far, we are playing as Kira, a New York City waitress who was trafficked to the Western European country of Cordonia after we served the bachelor party of then Crown Prince Shamar, who didn't even know who he was marrying. Because the way that Cordonian monarchs choose their co-regent is over the course of a single social season, basically bachelor style, which doesn't sound shady at all. So, we went through the typical trappings and tribulations that you might expect from a royal romance. We did the masquerade balls and the fancy tea parties, and and then we got sexually assaulted. Well, nearly anyway, when a guy just broke into our room and tried to kiss us while we were half naked. No one even questioned why the door lock on our room was broken. And that came back to bite us at the end of book 1 when we discovered that someone had released photos of the encounter that clearly implicated us as the one at fault and not, the person who actually did the, attempt at grabbing and kissing. So book 2 was all about clearing our name, finding the guy who was part of this. Turned out he was just as set up as everyone else was. He thought that we were into him, and that's why he decided to be a creep, I guess. But it turns out this was all orchestrated by King Father Constantine, who for some reason thought this New York City waitress just was not fit to run a country. I cannot imagine what would have given him that impression. But book 2 ended, and, it all seemed happy. We were finally engaged to our prince. Everything was going great. And then, I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. Ninjas jumped out of the wall and tried to kill us. Drake took a bullet for us. I regret to inform my lovely viewers that he is, in fact, still alive. But now we have almost reached the end. It's nearly the end of the entire saga. Book 3 has been all about trying to repair the fractured kingdom, find out who paid the assassins. Turns out that was none other than our former press secretary and dude who likes earpieces way too much, Justin, or as his real name is, Anton Severus. Oh, and even better, he's technically married, legally married to Olivia, whose parents set this up when she was a baby and just did not leave any documentation anywhere that she would find it, which seems like an important thing for your only daughter and heir to know. Yeah. So, but it's our wedding night. We just got married after nearly being murdered at our dress fitting, which was happening the day of the wedding, which is not how this works. We got through the reception. Everything was great until our new butler let us out into the garden and someone threw a bag over our head. Yeah. So great. We're so good at vetting the help. Seriously, whoever is running our background checks in this game should be fired. So, with that, and with the inevitable knowledge that we will all forget that it's 2019 at least once over the course of the next 12 months. Let's get started. So, the stinger for chapter 21 is You've Been Betrayed. And see, I'm talking way too much. What the hell, phone? Will you survive to celebrate your wedding night? Let's find out. As I say, probably with no music because I screwed up. But I'll have you know that what is supposed to be playing right now is that somber version of the theme, which at least makes some sense. Although I feel like getting a bag thrown over your head is pretty exciting, so I'd be down for the normal peppy theme song too. So this is chapter 21, Taken. Oh my god, really? Yeah, exactly. We have contractual immortality. If this was the final chapter, I might seriously consider whether we would die, and then I would write a strongly worded letter about why that's not romance. But, yeah, no. Totally got plenty of room left in the book for sexy times. Doc's right. Also, I sure hope someone in this chapter, for the love of God, needs to say, I don't know who you are, I don't know what you want. But if you're looking for money, I can tell you that, well, I do have it because I'm royal. But what I do have are an, very explicit set of skills, which do not include vetting the help. Okay, sorry. I'm done. Oh, it would help if I turned my mic on for you. Haha. It's the night of your wedding reception, and you've been abducted! Oh no! Sorry, I'm really salty tonight. Someone removes a hood from your head, and you find yourself tied to a chair in an ancient-looking dungeon. Because that's the set that we have available. Yeah, I'd be a little surprised too, I'm not gonna lie. I know, right? The royal romance pulling an endless summer? Yeah, no, I would riot. Glancing around, you see Olivia tied up alongside you. So Anton has a kink, which is fine except for the fact that there's no consent involved. Anton stands just inside the door to your cell. Kira, how lovely to see you again. I imagine he's still got that stupid showman voice on, because of course he would. You try to pull against the restraints at your wrists and legs, but they don't budge. There's no use. Even if you escape these ropes, my guards will have you back here in mere moments. Will they, though? Will they? Because how good are you at vetting your own help, Anton? This is what I want to know. Anton, what is this? I would like to know. Don't you see? Me, my former client, my irascible wife. I'm actually not sure how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm pronouncing it. It's quite the reunion. Uh-huh, it's something. Call me your wife again, and I'll show you what a real ball and chain feels like. Oh my god, she would too. I will never go along with whatever you have planned. May or may not be binging Endless Summer again. It's a really interesting story, actually. You'll cooperate, or you'll die here with Kira and her groom. Okay, you're reaching really high there, Anton. You know what? You reach for it, Anton. You reach for that goal. You reach for it. Hey, we can say, Shamar is coming for us. I know Justin is still in there. You don't have to do this. Or, we both know you can't rule Cordonia if this is how you win the crown. Okay, saying Shamar is coming for us sounds like we're playing right into his hands, so I don't like that. I don't think Justin is still in there. I think Justin has been Anton all along, the Creepazoid, so we both know you can't rule Cordonia if this is how you win the crown. You helped me gain the love of the Cordonian people. You must know that if you hurt me, they'll hate you. It's true. What the hell is his plan here? There's my Kira. You always were good with the spin, winning hearts and minds. Sure. My one regret is that it had to be you. You're the one person at court worth a damn. Thanks a lot. Also, fuck you. Hannah is worth my weight in gold. You should have stayed in New York. Yeah, don't tell me what to do. Just then, a man in a chillingly familiar mask walks through the cell door. Yeah, that's what I want to know. Why did Anton help us in the first place? His plan is shit. Okay? Literal shit. His plan is shit. Sir, preparations are underway. That's the wrong underway, but okay. Anton's man. When our king comes for his queen, we'll be ready for him. Will you really? Because I feel like Drake's gonna bust in first. Thank you, Claudius. And what about Queen Kira's impressionable servant? What? Locked up, just as you ordered. Good, you're not murdering Gladys. Just saying. Aren't you? He was at the palace the night of the first assassination attempt. Yes, that's probably why he's an assassin. And a lousy one, but there you go. You shot Drake. Whoa, why is Olivia mad about that? I mean, there's, but why? And you tried to kill me. Olivia, I'm right here. That's right. Sure, I guess you're proud of yourself. Kira, would you like to see the face of the man who nearly killed you? Is he going to be the man who actually kills me? Because, yeah, I figure I probably ought to see this dude's face. He's not gonna kill me, come on. The masked man removes his body armor and discards it on the floor before pulling... What the hell? Why are you taking off all of your body armor? You can just take off the fucking mask. I told you I cussed. What the hell? You leave the body armor on. That's like rule 1 of wearing body armor. You don't take off the body armor. Not until you're, like, safe. This is not safe. You literally... Striptease first. I mean, you know what? I feel like I do deserve one. If you're gonna kill me, you better make it worth my while. The masked man removes his body armor and discards it on the floor before pulling off his mask. There is our sinister Claudius. So, this is the girl everyone's working so hard to protect. Woman. If that idiot hadn't taken a bullet for you, it would have saved us all a lot of trouble. Yeah, well, if that idiot hadn't taken a bullet for me, it probably would have saved me a lot of trouble too, but he had to go and be a heroic idiot, so here we are. Hey, Claudius. We can say, Drake's twice the man you'll ever be, or your name is almost as stupid as your face. Okay, we're better than that. We're seriously better than that. Even just better at insulting. Exactly, so that is the face of incompetence. That's a good response. Your name is almost as stupid as your face. That's a bad response. I'm good. I don't want to compliment Drake. I don't. But I am in fact going to go with Drake's twice the man you'll ever be. At least he would know to leave his fucking body armor on. Too bad he's not around to save your life a second time. Yeah, you want to bet on that? Tonight, we will finally finish what we started at the homecoming ball. Okay. So that's your grand plan. You're going to kill Kira. Olivia's just not impressed. Eventually, yes. We've sent word to King Shamar that we're holding you two here, and that he's to come alone if he ever hopes to see you alive again. Sure. alone. Like, Drake and Hannah are gonna allow that. Hannah's probably, like, you know, busting out her secret vampire assassin skills as we speak. King Shamar would never let anyone die because of him, least of all you, Kira. He'll arrive shortly to trade his life for yours. Okay, yes, true, but also Shamar's not an idiot, if for no other reason than Hannah's not an idiot. Drake, I'm not so sure. But Hannah has at least, like, a tiny bit of cunning, I hope. Cunning would probably be what I'd place her lowest in, but she's not an idiot. So I think she can logic this one out. Just saying. Shamar is coming here alone? It's too risky. You know, shit, Kira, that's why he won't be showing up alone, because he's not a goddamn idiot. I hope. He's going to get himself killed. I doubt that. Precisely. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Our noble king couldn't live knowing he caused the death of his beloved wife. Okay, sure. He'd sacrifice everything for you. He loves you, Kira, and that love makes him weak. Wow, Aero music much? Ouch. Like, first of all, love ain't weakness, and second of all, I don't care about love and therefore I'm evil. Yeah, no, not how that works. Not how any of this works. But also still fuck you, Anton. And that will be his undoing. What is he even wearing? I've been staring at this entire time. This is like a weird priestly garment, almost. Like, what the hell? Are you, like, trying to be a Catholic Jedi? Is that what's going on? I don't know. Caring about people isn't his weakness, it's his strength. Well, I guess we'll know who's right by the end of the night, won't we? Yeah, pretty sure we will. Hehe. He'll come running, and when he does, we'll kill him. Then we'll kill you, and Anton will claim the Nevrakis Shrew as his queen. Wow! Wow! Yeah, exactly. I love how this whole plan hinges on Shamar acting with no forethought whatsoever. Like, he doesn't have advisors and people and, like, tons of experience with this kind of thing, apparently. Like, my god. Like, yeah, no, Shamar's not an idiot. And also, Olivia's, like, she's a horrible person, but I wouldn't call her a shrew. Shrew is the wrong word. Asshole is a better word. Cordonia will never submit to a king who slaughtered his way to the crown. She should know if that were true, then Nevrakis would have tried it. Oh, wait, her parents did. Awkward, that. The fact that you say that makes me more a Nevrakis than you'll ever be. Luther Nevrakis' legacy was built on just that very act. Yeah, another Crown in the Flame reference. Yeah. You're not a Nevrakis, and you never will be. Nonsense! My legacy will be bringing his vision to fruition under my rule. Yeah, see, I've played The Crown and the Flame. It did not end well for Luther. I don't think it'll end all that well for you either. You'll have no legacy. You'll never be king. I think that's what they said to Scar. Well, with King Shamar dead, Anton will be the only choice left. Highly doubt that, but whatever. Of course, it'll be so much easier if you work with me, Olivia. Don't you want to be a part of the restoration of House Nevrakis? Does House Nevrakis need restoration? What the hell? I'll never work with you. You may have already realized that this building is an old Nevrakis stronghold. Okay, sure. The very one where your parents trained me, in fact. That's nice. My parents trained you? It was within these very walls that I first heard your father say, if you can breathe, you can stand, and if you can stand, you can fight. Her father had no idea how human bodies work, but sure. I'll cut your tongue out before I hear you utter those words again. I believe it. She's got very pointy-looking earrings on. This is what your parents wanted for you, Olivia. For us to rule Cordonia together with the iron might that courses through your veins. Sure. Oh, god damn it, Olivia, don't do this. Olivia, we can say you are a true Navrakis, not your family. You're my friend and I believe in you. Or, are you going to let a lying weasel like him break the great Olivia Navrakis? Wow. Wow, okay. That last one is quite the pep talk there. I kind of love it. But yeah, I don't understand why Anton didn't just kill them beforehand if he's going to kill them anyways. He would have already lured Shamar to try and kill him. Why not get rid of the other two who could be an obstacle? He just has to gloat. Yeah, no shit. Like, Shamar's already going to be there by the time you're offering proof of life, and you don't even need us to be alive, like, right at that moment to offer proof of life. You just do a video and record us with, like, 3 or 4 responses, although the odds of any of us agreeing to that are slim to none. So, yeah, I mean, and yeah, even if Shamar demanded that, all you'd have to do is, like, end the video call and then kill us. So, I don't know. Anton is not a very good villain, actually. He really sucks at his job. Not gonna lie. Okay, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with the last one and play on her pride. Are you going to let a lying weasel like him break the great Olivia Navrakis? Everything Anton says is poison. He'll tell you whatever he thinks you need to hear, but it's all lies. Do you have what it takes to stand up and fight, even when no one else thinks you can? You're right. Hell yeah, I am. Anton, you're a fool if you think I'd ever betray Kira. I came all this way with all this character development, and you want me to throw it away at the end? She's my friend. Maybe the only one I've ever had. Ouch, I think Shamar was your friend. Then it's true. The last drop of real Navrakis blood died with your parents. A shame. Yeah, whatever. And the last shred of their rebellion will die with you. Anton leans in close and whispers in your ear, okay, I would like to headbutt him right now. Because this is totally a thing I would do. Get the hell away from me, we're not there. Kira, you're going to watch as I destroy everything you have worked so hard to build. Am I, though? Am I gonna watch? Yes! Yes! No! I'm gonna headbutt him. Yeah, no. That was there? I'm gonna do it. I'm not even gonna try to be a good person. I'm just gonna headbutt him. Fuck you, Anton. What are you gonna do? Kill me? Probably. Yeah! Oh, not that way, though. You rear back, then ram your forehead into Anton's with all your might. No, he's beside us. You just go pop, like, right on the side of the head. Not like, oh, Jesus. And you don't hit him in the forehead. You hit him in the nose, Kira. There are techniques. This causes brain damage. Ow. That hurts thinking about it. Ah! Yeah, you're fucking right, dude. You deserve it. He reels backward, cupping his head with his hand. Yeah, I'm not even sorry. I like it. After a moment, he regains his composure. That was as idiotic as it was pointless. Yeah, but it made me feel better. Yep, the point was that it made me feel better. Anton looms closer to you, grabbing your chin. No, see, the other reason that you need to hit him in the head is so that the blood of your enemies soaks into your wedding dress. And then you walk out of this looking like 5 times more badass, because it's not even your blood. Like, damn, no, we did this. Kira, you did this all wrong, honey. Anton looms closer to you, grabbing your chin. You bastard! The Crown's justice will spare no mercy for traitors like you. Soon I will be the Crown's justice, and you and your precious Shamar will be nothing more than a footnote in history. Okay, sure. A guard appears in the doorway and pulls Anton aside for a brief, whispered conversation. I have to see to the final arrangements. Okay, you're just gonna leave me and Olivia alone? My guards will fetch you once it's time to rid Cordonia of its weak and pathetic king. Okay. As the door slams behind Anton and his men, you take in your grim surroundings. It's just you and Olivia, tied up in the heart of your enemy's stronghold. I mean, I feel like I've probably been in worse situations at this point. Well, this isn't how I expected the evening to end. I mean, I kind of had some other plans too, and I'm sure so did Madeline. Madeline's probably gonna come kick his ass, actually. He fucked with her schedule, man. Madeline's gonna be pissed. We can say, just need to stay calm, or are all gonna die! Okay, I feel like that's a little extreme, Kira. We just need to stay calm. I'm always calm. I am the perfect model of calm. Sure you are. Then you should have no problem closing your eyes and picturing something peaceful. Let's see what Olivia comes up with here. You stare pointedly at Olivia until she sighs and closes her eyes. Imagine that we're in a beautiful field. The breeze is blowing, the sun is shining. I don't see the point of... Now, imagine that Anton's in the field and we're punching his smug face. Ooh, I like it. I like it. A blissful look immediately passes across Olivia's features. Because of course it does. And now I get why people like meditating. Wow. Wow. It's not usually how this goes, but okay. You'll feel even better once we get out of here. You tug uselessly at the ropes binding your wrists. We could try shouting for help, or stretching out the ropes, or maybe some mice in this dungeon really love the taste of hemp? I mean, weirder things have happened. Wait, please tell me you've got something sharp on you. Her earrings? They found my first knife when they captured me, and my backup knife. But not my backup knife. Oh my god, where is that hiding? I don't want to know. Please don't tell me, I don't want to know. I am so glad you're on my side right now. Olivia tries to move her tied hands for a moment, her brow furrowed in concentration. I can't reach the knife like this. You'll have to be the one to grab it. Oh boy. Whatever gets us out of here. Just... yeah. Oh god. You scoot the back of your chair toward the back of Olivia's with a loud screech of wood on stone, until your hands, tied behind you, are close enough to reach hers. The knife's just above where my wrists are tied. And please try not to stab me. Where is it? Above where her wrists are tied. She's wearing a sleeveless dress. Where is she hiding this? Is it in like a cuff bracelet somehow? What the hell, Olivia? It's like under her skin? Oh, okay. You stretch your bound hands up until your fingers brush against a thin blade concealed in the folds at the back of Olivia's dress. Alright, this makes more sense now. Cool. Pulling the hidden knife free, back still turned to Olivia's, you try to aim for the rope binding her hands. I should cut the ropes. Cut, Olivia. Ouch. You slice cleanly through the ropes. If you stab me, I swear I'll... Oh! Yes, oh! I'm competent sometimes. Got it in one. That didn't give me like an escape point or something? What the hell? Olivia shakes the limp ropes off and rubs her wrists. Taking the dagger from you, she cuts her legs free with a quick swipe and stands up to free you from your bindings. You try the dungeon's door at the top of a short flight of stairs, but it's locked. It's not part of my drinking game, so... I'm guessing you don't have a stash of lockpicks on you. I don't know, don't count her out. The next time I plan on being kidnapped, I'll add some to my wardrobe. Maybe there's something else here we can use. Anton said this was an old Navrakis stronghold. Is it ringing any bells? Well, it's not a stronghold I recognize. But if Anton was telling the truth, any Navrakis estate is bound to be full of secret passages. You do know that's not normal, right? I just want you to know that's not normal. Hey, we don't get to talk. Our estate has hidden passageways in it, so I'm actually thinking this might be kind of normal. I think Normal and my family legacy parted ways a long time ago. Probably fair. The entrance is sure to be carefully hidden. Check for false flagstones or movable torches or weird metal panels on the wall. You touch the panel in question, and it slides back to reveal 4 stone buttons. Each is inscribed with a symbol. A shield, a bow, a sword, and a helmet. Oh dear. Okay, those are important. This is gonna be good. You're gonna get to probably watch me try to do a puzzle. Shield, a bow, a sword, and a helmet. Okay. That's it! That must be the key to a secret passage. Where's the button that says Open Sesame? Shield, a bow, a sword, and a helmet. That would be too simple. We need to know the right symbol, and knowing my family, and given the earrings that I'm wearing... Yeah, those are swords. Well, okay. Those ones aren't swords. Are they? I can't tell. Either way, I'm going with a sword. Let me guess. The wrong ones are full of deadly traps. Cool, you're gonna get to see me die? It's gonna be awesome. Olivia's grimace is all the answer you need. She leans in to inspect the symbols, her brow furrowed in thought. I've seen these before. My grandmother used to give me riddles with these symbols when I was a child. Okay, Olivia, what do you remember? There was a saying she always drilled me on. The best offense requires a personal touch. So a shield, a bow, a sword, and a helmet. So that rules out the shield and the helmet. So we're down to bow and sword. Personal touch probably means sword. That's gotta be a clue about one of the symbols. Alright, I can do this. I'll press the button with the... Gonna go with sword. Here we go. With the sword. You gingerly press the button. There's a low rumbling sound from beneath your feet, and then a hidden doorway in the wall slides open. Gotcha! Oh, well done. Aha! Okay. Dark, scary tunnel. You lead the way through the secret passage, up an old, creaky staircase. As you near the top, you peer out one of its windows into the night. And we see an old, decrepit castle, apparently. It's actually a really cool set. I like it. Very spooky. Well, it's official. We're in the middle of nowhere. There is no such thing as the middle of nowhere in a country that's like 5 acres across. Okay? Okay. Oh, you're right. I mean, I guess it could have been a trick question, but yeah. For all his idiotic choices, Anton isn't foolish enough to try to hide us in the middle of the capital. I feel like that's a dig at some kind of movie that I don't remember. He must have chosen this battlefield so Shamar would be on his terrain and his terms. It's Shamar's country, it's his terrain, okay? Okay. Unless we're not in Cordonia. Then there's no time to waste. Careful! There could be 24 soldiers waiting for us up there. I love how she literally does not look concerned, though. She's just like, yeah, there could be 24 soldiers waiting for us up there. It honestly sounds like Olivia's idea of a Wild Friday night. Maybe that way, I don't know. I'm always careful. That's how I wound up with a bag thrown over my head and, hauled off to this place. Okay, I'm careful enough. You sneak up the last of the stairs as quietly as you can into a dusty and deserted sitting room. Anton must have most of his forces preparing for the ambush. Bad news for Shamar, but good news for us. If the next room's clear, we can head toward the front end. Your Grace! Is that really you? I don't know whose voice it is, I'm just guessing. You turn toward the sound of the voice and spot a door with bars over its lone window. Gladys? Why are we surprised? He literally said he locked up our servant. You led me straight into Anton's trap. Yes, Your Grace, I'm so sorry. Are you, though? What, nothing to say for turning me over to our enemies? I'm sorry, Lady Olivia. I owe you an apology, too. You owe more than that. Gladys, we can say, what are you doing in there? Or give us one good reason not to kill you where you stand. Wow, no, that's a little dark, so, that's kind of judgy, so take a drink. Because honestly, not everybody has the privilege to, do the moral thing all the time. We don't know what circumstances she was facing, so let's find out. Gladys, what are you doing in there? Give Gladys dysentery! Doc always has the answers. Once I'd done what was asked of me, Anton wanted to tie up loose ends. Yeah, see, this is how we know Anton's not a good villain. He would have just killed Gladys on the spot. As unlikely as it sounds, part of me was hoping to free you before... You mean before we were murdered? She just... before I got locked up. Oh. She gestures at the locked and barred door separating her from you. Unlikely isn't the word I would use. More like unbelievable. Yeah, it's totally fair. I swear it's true. If you wanted me free, you shouldn't have handed me over to Anton in the first place. I don't expect mercy or forgiveness. I just want to do what I can to make this right. There's an armory in this building. I could take you to it. Anton's men favor guns, but maybe with some weapons on your side. You mean like that body armor that Claudius stripped off? Did I take that? Did he just leave it there? Because it seems like something he would do. Maybe you'll be able to stop what that monster is planning. Mm-hmm. And what? We are supposed to take your word for that? I have little else to offer. All I can say is that I got in over my head. I meddled with forces I didn't understand. Yes, you did. We've both paid the price for my mistakes, but I'd like to help you undo some of them, if you'll let me. Whatever we do, we need to move quickly. Shamar could be walking into Anton's clutches any minute now. Oh, I think we'd hear commotion. This is your last chance to hear Gladys' side of the story and to arm yourself to face Anton and his forces. I feel like I'm gonna need some help, so we can go to the armory for 16 diamonds. I'm gonna do it. Let's do this. Thank you, Your Grace. I swear you won't regret it. Yeah, you're still going to jail when this is over. Just saying. That's for me to decide. You reach for the lock on the exterior handle and unlock Gladys' door. There's a moment of tension when the door swings open, but Gladys steps out with her head bowed, motioning for you all to follow her. Olivia, is it just me, or does this place look like your armory? I mean, I'd expect it to. It's Navrakas territory. It looks exactly like my armory. I guess he'll do anything to set himself up as my parents' true heir. Replicating parts of your house is a whole new kind of creepy. That it is. But at least we can use his obsession to get some payback. Yeah, I'm hopping in that suit of armor, yo. I couldn't agree more. While Olivia searches through the weapons, Gladys clears her throat from behind you. She quietly pulls you aside. Your Grace, I just wanted to apologize again. If I could do things over, I never would have helped Anton get to either of you. Gladys, we can say, you owe me an explanation, or I want you to grovel for my forgiveness. Yeah, take a drink for that one, too. I mean, I get it, but I also don't get it. Gladys, you owe me an explanation. I liked you, Gladys, and I think you respected me, at least. Whatever you did, I'm not saying I forgive you, but I'm guessing you had a reason. Yes, Your Grace. To be fair, everyone always has a reason for this type of thing, you just might not like the reason. Gladys takes a deep breath, wringing her hands together. She can't quite meet your eyes as she begins to speak. You know the previous Duchess I served was demanding. She cared more for her animals than the humans who served her. She cared nothing for our safety. She saw us as tools to satisfy her extraordinary whims, no matter how her endless construction projects worked us to the bone, or how many workers they sent to the hospital. I'm sorry, was your former Duchess, Mary Winchester? Was that her first name? The Winchester house? I'm actually trying to remember who it was in Stephen King's Rose Red, and I cannot for the life of me think of who that woman was, but that's really what I'm envisioning is that gal, honestly. My family served the estate for generations. I saw it as my duty to stay with her, even though she put more and more of the staff in peril. We had nowhere else to go. Thuvia was our home. I mean, it is pretty hard to leave a situation like that. Oh, I see. So you assumed I was the same person? I joined the Liberation Corps out of desperation. I wanted to feel like I could do something for our people. But we were just a small collective of servants trying to get the nobles to listen to us. Nothing we did seemed to matter. When Duchess Carmine died, I mourned her, but things got better. It was a relief to be able to run the estate the way it deserved to be run. Then word came along that a new duchess had been chosen for Thuvia. Me. Yes. Claudius posed as another member of the Liberation Corps at that point. He pushed me to bring you alone to the hedge maze. What about Claudius? What? Posed? He said it was to plead our case to you. That since you were once a commoner like us, you'd understand. You'd work with us. I didn't realize that he was working with Justin. Anton. Not until it was too late. Gladys lets out a long, shaky breath. So now you know the whole shameful truth. Olivia strolls over with an armful of gleaming weapons. Of course she does. She's not just gonna take one. She's gonna come out of here loaded down like Rambo. Now that we've got what we came here for, we'd better get moving. I love how peppy the music is right now. This is hilarious. Don't tell me you're taking all of those. Oh no, just this. So we shall examine Olivia's dagger. So why are you carrying this huge armful? It's basically a weapon smorgasbord in here and you went for a dagger? The dagger has always been my preferred weapon. Small, agile, underestimated. So me! And, as the old saying goes, you don't train with a mace and then go into battle with a halberd. What old saying? Who says that? But you can't be going into this fight unarmed. I've personally vetted these as the deadliest weapons in the room. Oh dear. Okay. So we have an axe, a battle axe. We have a boar's head mace, or we have the skull flail. I'm gonna hurt myself with pretty much any one of those except for the mace. The mace is great because it's a blunt force weapon. You don't have to have a lot of skill to wield it, and you can smash through stuff. And it's also not super likely to cut you if you swing wrong, which the battle axe will. So I like the mace. The Morning Star is just gonna hurt me. You can't go wrong with a big don't mess with me mace. An excellent choice for cracking open armor, or a few heads. Oh my god, we are gonna come out of this stained with the blood of our enemies, aren't we? Sometimes you terrify me, but, like, in a good way. I'm not sure I'd say that. Olivia turns to Gladys, long knife in hand. Whoa, 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 whoa. As for you, I suppose we owe you some thanks for the weapons. Even if it's your fault that we're here. I know I don't deserve your forgiveness, but I'm glad I could be of assistance. Gladys, we can say, helping us now is a start. Or, you're right, you don't deserve forgiveness. I'm not ready to write Gladys off just yet, so helping us now is a start. You can go to prison later. Thank you, Your Grace. We can't simply leave her here. No, we can't. She might squeal on us. I say we lock her in the armory. That way she can't double-cross us again. I don't know if I'd lock her in the armory. Wait! Yeah, there's things she can use to get out of the armory in the armory, Olivia. This is not a good plan. I'd be no use in a fight, but I might be able to help in another way. What's that, you got a cell phone? Anton gave orders for his men to keep me captive. If I lead some of them on a wild goose chase, maybe you'll stand a better chance of saving King Shamar. Not bad. Not bad. Gladys, we can say, if you'll really help us, then go. Or, you're not going anywhere. You know what? I think I am going to let her go. Even though the odds on her double-crossing us are still pretty decent, she's still going to be enough of a distraction while she's talking to people at the very least to give us time to get somewhere else. What? Kira? I know it's risky, but we need all the help we can get. Olivia scowls and turns to Gladys. If I see you fighting for Anton once the battle starts, I won't hesitate to end you. I don't doubt that. Understood, Lady Olivia. And Your Grace, thank you for giving me this chance. She starts to reach out as if to clasp your hand, then stops herself. Instead, she gives you a deep bow before dashing off down the hallway. All right, so we let Gladys go free. Here goes nothing. You cautiously make your way toward the front of the building, checking each room you enter for guards. No sign of trouble. Let's move. The path ahead is surprisingly deserted. Although you hear a few shouted orders in the distance, no guards cross your path. Alright, so it looks like Gladys cleared the way through Anton's hideout for us. I guess Gladys kept her word after all. Will wonders never cease? As you sneak through the building, hushed voices suddenly echo down the hallway ahead. They aren't in here! Then we just have to keep looking. I realize that wasn't hushed, I don't care. You clutch your newfound weapon tight in your hands as the voices draw closer. I have a guess as to who they are, but I'm not going to say it. Wait, that sounds like... Uh-huh. Kira! Yeah. Still dressed up all fancy. Oh, thank God. Yes. Our boy is not stupid. I love it. I told you we'd find him. Oh my God. Maxwell is the first to rush over and wrap you in a huge hug. Hannah wraps her arms around both of you. Because of course she does. Even Drake gives your shoulder a reassuring squeeze. When you finally part, you realize that all of your friends are carrying bladed weapons. I've never been happier to see you guys, but what are you doing here? We were coming to rescue you. Yeah, we got the ball rolling on that one already. One of us did more rolling than the other, but semantics. Is Shamar on his way too? Your friends exchange worried looks. Uh-oh. Yes and no. He's probably just about to meet with Anton. We knew Anton's people would be watching the Kingsguard since Shamar was warned to come without reinforcements, but they weren't keeping tabs on us. So Justin spent this entire time gathering all this information about me, all this information about Shamar, and had no idea that we had friends who might become complicit in any plot to try to free us. Wow. Okay. Shamar didn't trust Anton to let you two go, but he figured he could distract him long enough for us to find you. So he's walking into a trap without backup? We're his backup. Come on! Hannah leads the group down the hallway until you finally hear faint but familiar voices nearby. You follow the voices to the top of a curved staircase in a cavernous, ruined entrance hall. Carefully, you creep forward until you can see Anton, Claudius, and Shamar in the foyer below. Where is my wife? It's a perfectly fair question. You peer down through what remains of the banister and see that Shamar is unarmed. Of course he is. He's not an idiot. King Shamar, so nice to see you again. I trust you haven't done anything foolish that would end in unnecessary blood being shed. Define unnecessary, Anton, because I feel like shedding at least a little bit of your blood is necessary at this point. Like I said, I'm not walking out of here with this dress completely white. I demand the warrior queen ending. Okay? Okay. I'm gonna take my meds. Music is stressful. Actually, no, it's just time. But so take a drink. All right. It's gonna be good. I came alone, if that's what you mean. He walked into the room alone, if that's what we mean. Where is Kira? I need to see her and Olivia. Now. You want to see the hostages? At that moment, one of Anton's masked men steps forward to whisper something in his ear. Anton jerks back at the news, but nods, frowning. Like, you can tell that, like, okay, so this masked man has totally been standing here the whole time like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Maybe somebody will walk in and tell me they caught him. No? No? Fuck. Okay, we all do straws. I gotta be the one to tell him. Shit. Step forward. Sir? They're kind of gone. You know what? Requests are for people with leverage. And I think you've used all of yours up. Coming here alone, unarmed, was it really worth it? Oh, let's see what Shamar has to say about this. I'll bet you it's sappy. All for the sake of, what, being a dedicated lover? Hey, I'll have you know Shamar is a very dedicated and generous lover. Okay? I never even had to fake it once. Can you say the same, Anton? Sorry. Because, let's be honest, King Shamar, we both know that you were never gonna leave here alive. Anton? Claudius steps forward and punches Shamar in the stomach. Wow. Cheap shot. No! Shut up, Kira. Olivia clamps a hand over your mouth and drags you back into your hiding spot. Olivia's like, no, fuck it, you're gonna blow it. Don't give us away. We wait for our moment. What's our moment? What are we waiting for? I'm so confused. We should have agreed on this. I don't care what happens to me as long as Kira is safe. Let her go. Sorry, I don't negotiate with dead men. He's still alive, dude. You were never going to free them, were you? Oh, Shamar finally getting genre savvy. Like he wasn't already. Winners only write the history books if the losers aren't around to fact-check anything. They die tonight, right after you. See, yeah, Anton, your plan sucked. You should have killed us first. Shamar's expression turns from desperation to resolve as he pulls a dagger out of his jacket, because apparently these people are way too trusting and didn't think to pat him down before he came in. Ay, ay, ay. He roars and charges straight for Anton, blade raised. Guards! Yeah, your guards already suck, my dude. Yeah. What the hell? Claudius moves to intercept Shamar, but Shamar kicks him squarely in the chest, sending him sprawling, because Claudius fucking sucks at his job. Hoof! I mean, he should have bought a gun, but there's a problem with guns. As far as, like, a combat perspective, I'll tell you what it is. Guns are directional, and they require ammo. So unless you are very confident in your ability to actually hit what you aim at, you should not have a gun. Because it is quite easy to defeat. It's actually the weapon that I am least worried about facing face-to-face. The weapon that I'm most worried about is actually a knife. It is very, very easy to hurt someone with a knife, even if you have no idea what you're doing. They don't need reloading, and you can slice someone all to hell. And yeah, even if you don't hit them very well, they're going to be bleeding everywhere. So yeah, no, I am far more afraid of a knife. Just saying. Several masked men flood into the room as Anton pulls a pistol out of his pocket and takes aim. Shamar! Plus, we've established that people in this game cannot hit what they aim at. They have stormtrooper aim. Hannah probably has taken shooting lessons, though. Okay, what Hannah has probably taken lessons in is, like, sharpshooting with a .22 rifle. That's probably what she's had. Although I think we established that she knows archery, didn't we, in one of the episodes? Didn't we establish that she knows how to shoot a bow and arrow? That's what she should have brought. Those are nice and quiet, and the ammo's reusable. Shamar, we should make a distraction. I don't know. You scrabble around on the floor until your hand finally finds a fist-sized rock. You lob it over the banister into an open doorway below. What was that? See, because I kind of feel like running at Anton would have got a shot. Olivia follows your lead, throwing a second rock through a hole in the foyer wall. Anton and his guards glance around their room. In their moment of hesitation, you make your move. Yeah! I just, like, we've probably got our wedding dress, like, tucked up, you know, tied up. Oh my god, this is great. This is great. You vault over the banister and into the foyer below, followed by Olivia. The others charge down the stairs, weapons raised. Kill them all! Nobody leaves alive! Okay, dude. It's what you think. Around you, fights break out between your friends and Anton's men. With manly screaming. Drake slams his shoulder into a guard, sending him reeling backward as Hannah elegantly spin kicks another. Oh my god, of course she does. In a dress she made with her grandmother, yes. You glance around the room and see that Claudius has Olivia pinned down by the staircase, and everyone else mid-fight with other guards. I can't help everyone. Okay, well, alright. So we know Olivia's pinned down. Shamar is dealing with Anton. Drake seems to be doing all right for himself. So does Hannah. We haven't heard anything about Maxwell. We don't know what position he's in, but they did say Olivia was pinned down, so let's go help her. You run over to where Claudius has Olivia trapped. Unhand her! I say with a giant club in my hand. Claudius dodges your tackle, allowing Olivia the space to move around him. She shoots you an appreciative glance before you both turn to Claudius, advancing on him. You fools! You'll both die for this, and I'm going to make sure it's painful. Cool, that means I'll be alive longer to kick your ass. Huh, it'll be hard to harm us when we do this. Olivia hits him hard in the chest with a quick spin kick while you trip him with your weapon. He falls back hard onto the ground, knocked out. Oof! Yeah, so much for you. Thanks for the help. I've got your back. Kira, look out! See, Shamar's fine. He's totally fine. You spin around and see Anton aiming his gun at you. Oh no! No! Oh my god, it's so exciting. Shamar jumps in, swinging his weapon and knocking Anton's arm to the side. The gun clatters to the floor and spins out of reach. You will never hurt Kira. Not while I'm breathing. Okay. A livid Anton turns on Shamar, smoothly unsheathing the sword at his waist, and raises it. You think you can take me? Fine. It's your funeral. Yeah, Shamar, keep him distracted and I'll just hit him over the back of the head with a club. No! Oh shit. I had to pick what to attack with? Don't touch him! You lift the mace high over your head, then bring it crashing down. Oh my god, this is gonna be dark. Yeah! Oh god. Anton stops himself just short of the mace's path, but it smashes through the vine-covered railing beside him, showering splinters on both of you. What? He's staring at us like he wasn't just about to shoot us and didn't see what was in our hand. You shove him into the broken railing. He turns back to you, furious. Guards, cover me! But we are standing right in front of you. Where are you going? The few guards left standing move close as Anton heads up the staircase leading to the exit. Oh, I see. He's running away. No. That doesn't sound like a very Navrakas trait. Olivia bolts forward, edging past the guards to rush after Anton. Shamar turns so his back is pressed against yours, each of you facing an enemy. Oh my god. Oh my god, we have the back-to-back badasses moment. I love it. Are you okay? Oh my god. I'll be fine as long as you are, but we've got to get to Anton before he escapes. Then we'll end this. Together. That sounds a little ominous. Shamar, we can say, let's show them how it's done. Finding a moment with you is never easy. Or, execute Typhoon Maneuver. What the hell is that? What is Typhoon Maneuver? That sounds like something out of Endless Summer. Now I'm mad. Anyway, I kind of like the cheek of Shamar, finding a moment with you is never easy. And yet, so worth it. Ready? More than. One of the guards leaps at you because they never coordinate their attacks in these kinds of movies. They always just attack you one at a time. Not that it matters, because if you actually know what you're doing, you can just make them attack you one at a time. It's great, and not even that hard. Shamar swings his weapon at the guard, knocking him back. As the first guard goes down, the other guards hesitate, clearly deciding whether or not they're being paid enough. Leave now, and the crown will show you mercy. Believe me, this is your last chance. We're willing to die defending each other. And Cordonia. Oh god, Drake, don't tell him that. Anton already sacrificed most of his forces on the attack this morning. Now he's sacrificing all of you to save himself. Surely you're not all willing to give up your lives and freedom for Anton's dubious plans. See? Hannah. Logic. This is why I love her. Yeah. Like Hannah said, that guy is hella dubious. Oh my god, he just said hella. You think he'd do the same for any of you? Hell, he's not paying me enough for this. Yes! I love it. As the last of the guards down their weapons and run. That sounds like they just, drank them. What the hell? As the last of the guards down their weapons and run, a rustling noise comes from beside you. You turn to see Claudius rising from a pile of rubble. Shamar moves toward him, but Drake puts up a hand. I've got this one. You may have scared off those fickle sellswords, but the Sons of Earth won't stop until Cordonia is ours. Sure. Claudius moves to punch Drake, but Drake blocks the blow and hits Claudius in the stomach. Claudius sucks at his job, I swear to God. Ugh. This is for almost shooting Roth. Yes! Drake knees Claudius in the groin, and Claudius doubles over. Drake forces Claudius to look at him. Yes! Breaking the die code! I love it! Go for it, Drake! Cheat to win. And this is for actually shooting me. Oh, everybody with the headbutting tonight. Drake reels back, then forcefully headbutts Claudius, who looks dazed for a moment before crumpling to the ground, unconscious. Yeah, so's Drake. Ow. Woo! Revenge is a dish best served with blunt force to the face. Okay. It's true. Olivia! What has Olivia got herself into now? You turn to find Anton bearing down on Olivia as she stands between him and the exit. Stand down or die here. This fight is over. Yeah, it is. We just ran off all your guards. Anton, seriously. No, no, no! Get away from her, evil Justin! Okay. Olivia strikes, getting under Anton's sword and flinging it out of his hands with a fucking dagger. Arrgh! It might as well be. I was trained by the fiercest warriors Lithikos had to offer. My parents. She leaps at him again, but this time he catches the blade of her dagger between his palms. Ew. Have you forgotten already, my darling wife? So was I. Oh. Oh. Ow. Anton thrusts the dagger back, ramming the pommel into Olivia's face. She reels backward, and Anton twists the dagger in her grip and plunges the blade into her side. Ow. Olivia! She falls to the ground, her hands still wrapped around the weapon, blood dripping from the wound. Alright, if I recall correctly, if she's smart, she better not take that out or she's just gonna bleed more. She tries to stand but falters, collapsing back onto the floor. Anton looms over her. No! We can say, you can't kill Olivia. You need her. Or, Olivia, if you can breathe, you can stand. I hate this. I hate this because I don't agree with it, but Olivia, if you can breathe, you can stand. Olivia meets your eyes, her expression strained but determined. And if you can stand, you can fight. Olivia pushes herself off the ground, dagger in hand. She lashes out at Anton and manages to slash him across the chest. Grah! Yeah, you're goddamn right. You and Shamar rush up the landing at the top of the stairs and to Olivia's side. All right, Shamar, you keep pressure on the wound. I'm gonna bash Anton in the face. Kira, I'm hurt. Wait, where the hell's Hannah? This sounds like a Hannah job. Easy, you're gonna be okay. Because you can't tell me Hannah didn't read a medical book at some point. This won't be the end of Olivia Navrakis. But unfortunately, it will be the end of both of you. Sure. Anton, despite the wound Olivia inflicted, picks up his sword and advances toward you. You and Shamar attempt to back up, but you butt up against the banister. A quick glance over the railing tells you it's a long fall to the ground below. Finally, Shamar and Kira, right where I want you. After all this time, I can finish what I started. You grip Shamar's hand, clutching tight, and meet his eyes. In that moment, you both know exactly what to do. Oh god, do we? What are we doing? Now die! I'm gonna guess it's not die. Anton lunges, sword lashing out. Oh god, am I gonna die? That's literally what I'm wondering. Am I gonna die? We're gonna stand here acting like we're surprised. Kira! Shamar! At the last moment, you and Shamar twist out of Anton's path. Anton stumbles forward, ramming hard into the railing. Okay, I didn't have to pick anything. Whew. Now! Pivoting, you, Shamar, and Olivia each get a hand on Anton's back and shove him over the banister. I don't know. He lands with a thud that echoes throughout the room. Shamar rushes down the stairs and pulls him upright, locking his arms behind his back. Ugh. You descend the stairs and stand over him. Now he's all mad because we outsmarted him. Whatever. Hey, Anton. We can say, never mess with a bride on her wedding day. I guess today I'm the one who was just in time. Oh. Or, this is what happens when you cross Olivia and her best friend, Kira. Okay, I'm not sure I'm gonna go with best friend for Olivia just yet. I gotta go with the pun, y'all. I got to. I guess today I'm the one who was just in time. She's all mad about it. I love it. I love it. Somehow it sounds funnier when you say it, my queen. Fuck yeah, it does. Anton, if I see you out of chains ever again, the next box you find yourself in won't be a jail cell. It'll be a coffin. Goddamn right. Olivia unearths an old length of rope and hands it to Shamar, who begins binding Anton's hands. You've been a shadow haunting me ever since the homecoming ball. You made me fear for my life, looking over my shoulder at every turn. You attacked me on my wedding day. Twice! Yeah, rude. But it's over. We've won. Now you'll never threaten me and Shamar or any of our friends ever again. Because there are no ways to communicate with anyone from prison, apparently. It's over. It's really over. So we captured Anton and thwarted his villainous scheme. Yay! We did it. Celebratory group hug! Oh god. Oh no. Poor Olivia. Drake can deal with it. He wraps an arm around you, pulling everyone together for a group hug. What is this? Get off me! She's still bleeding, by the way. Aw, Olivia. Still bleeding. Sorry, but this is the price of friendship. Okay, no, you don't hug someone without their permission, period, Maxwell. Just, no. Still bleeding! It's horrible. Still bleeding. You get used to it, trust me. Still bleeding. Olivia grimaces and clutches her wounded side, but you feel her hand tighten on your shoulder before she pulls away. You hear a commotion from just beyond the massive front doors, which open to reveal Bastien, Mara, and a contingent of Kingsguards, who are all fired. Your Majesties, you're all right. Yeah, no thanks to you. Yes, Bastien, we've incapacitated Anton Severus and his men. Running off to the lair of your enemy without your forces at your back. You're telling me he didn't discuss this with his Kingsguard? Come on. Come on, y'all. I forget myself. My apologies, Your Majesty. But you must know how big a risk this was. I am fully aware of the danger I was in. I kind of faced it, but I had no choice. We came as soon as we realized you were missing, but Anton took precautions. We only just broke through his exterior forces. Yeah, how did you all get in? About damn time. I hope you brought some medics, because she's still bleeding. Olivia pulls in a sharp breath, her hand bolting to her side. It comes away bloody. Yes, it does. She needs medical attention. Finally. Right away. Mara begins tending to Olivia's wounds as Bastien surveys the unconscious bodies strewn around the room. Let's get these traitors in cuffs. How many did you bring? My men will sweep the stronghold and arrest any remaining allies and conspirators. In the meantime... As a member of the King's Guard slaps handcuffs around Anton's wrists, Bastien turns to you. Queen Kira, we should get you and King Shamar back to the reception. Your guests are eagerly awaiting news of your circumstances. We're totally just gonna roll back into our own party like, yeah, sorry, we had to duck out for a few hours and deal with treason. It's fine, we're back. Everything's cool. Yes, all of Cordonia needs to know what happened here tonight. You return to the reception, and the entire room cheers when you sweep through the doors. Right? Yeah, Mara's just like, oh yeah, no, we have no idea where Shamar went. Like, what the hell? Like, my only guess is that maybe Shamar deliberately didn't say anything to them because he didn't know who was working with Anton and thought that maybe there was a mole inside the Kingsguard. That's the only thing I can think of. Otherwise, this is all incredibly stupid. Alright, apparently it's not going to change over, but what we see is Ana DeLuca saying, they've returned! There you go. Oh, Kiara, why? Quel soulèvement. Just put a potato in my mouth and I say things, okay? I'm sorry. Shamar! A purple blur suddenly speeds past you and collides with Drake. What? Who the hell is this? Oh, it's Savannah. What? I was trying to think of who was wearing a purple dress. It's her. Oh my god, Drake! At the same time, Lorelai and Shinghai run up and capture Hannah in a desperate hug. Hannah! Hannah! She's a fucking hero, Lorelai. Maxwell! You impudent, impulsive, uncontrollable brother of mine! Come here! Everybody just hug it out. Maxwell smiles as Bertrand wraps him in his arms. Leo and Regina rush over to pull Shamar into a hug of their own. And we're just kind of like standing to the side, like, yeah, sure, we're back too. I've never been happier to see you, little brother. We were beside ourselves with worry. I hope you got a few hits in on that Anton guy. Yeah, we literally threw him over the railing. So yeah. For father. Oh yeah, we gotta bring in the dead dad. That's right. I did. Just like you taught me. You hear the scratch of tiny nails on marble and see Oliver waddling his way toward you. Yay! Oliver's okay. Oliver will live. Oliver! You pupper in his... Look at him in his little suit. Ow! My baby. You bend down in time for Oliver to leap into your arms, his entire body wriggling with the force of his wagging tail. Who would have come to hug us if Oliver hadn't been here? Who's the bestest boy in the whole world? Is it you? Is it you? Yes. It's not our husband, it's the dog. Yes, it's you! You're the very sweetest, wiggliest, bestest boy in the world! Woof! You're so cute, you need to smile. You give Oliver a thorough scratch behind the ears as he nuzzles your nose into his shoulder, then stand back up. Oh my god, y'all, it's so cute. Well, tonight is going to go down in the Cordonian history books. That's an understatement. Shamar points out the crowd that still looks on, waiting for answers. You notice Anna's camera crew at the ready. Will you do the honors? You face the crowd. Oh God, I have to think of something to say after all this trauma. I just wanted to say, you can say Anton and his allies are in chains, or your queen commands you to party. No. See, we've got to actually address the fact that serious things happened tonight. Anton and his allies are in chains. Woo! Maxwell's so excitable. Huzzah! Aha! I'll drink to that. I still think Madeline should have walked in and just, smacked him. To Kira! Yeah, fuck you, Rashad. I still think you're a spy. To Cordonia! You watch with a smile as your wedding reception becomes a celebration of your victory. Champagne all around. Adelaide's got the right idea here. Woof, woof. Where's Penelope? There she is. I suppose you can each have a celebratory treat for Cordonia. The dogs are chuckling. I don't know how I feel about this. That's terrifying. Let's pump up the victory jams and get on the dance floor. Oh, God. Oh, no, y'all. You know what they're playing. Maxwell moonwalks to the center of the room and begins moving his hips to the beat. Ay, ay, ay. Is this really the time for dancing? No, it's the time for you to be getting stitches, Olivia. Why are you not at the hospital? And also, yeah, some people need to, like, let off a bunch of tension and then go get a lot of therapy. We just dodged nearly certain death at the hands of a usurper. This is like the definition of the time for dancing. That's... You know what? Maxwell's right. Let's live while we're alive. Oh god, they're playing Bon Jovi, aren't they? The party goes late into the night. All around you, your friends and allies are celebrating your marriage and victory. You watch Penelope and Kiara teaching the poodles to dance in time to the music. Woof! Yeezy cute. Excellent waltzing. I thought you were barking up the wrong tree, but these poodles are talented. Poodles are incredibly smart dogs. Why does no one know this? You see Madeline and Neville each eating a slice of wedding cake. Why is Neville here? Why is he invited? Get him out of here. Such drama. This all would have been avoided if... Are you seriously still talking to me? There you go. You see Regina and Olivia having a drink together. Thank you for what you did for Cordonia. Oh, it was nothing. He just tried to carve out my kidney. It's fine. Hardly. You've done your family name proud, Olivia. This is what it will now mean to be a Navracus. To be fierce, brave, and cunning, but also loyal. Thank you. Olivia, is that fresh blood on your gown? Probably. Olivia glances down and presses her hand to the bandage visible beneath the small tear in her dress. It comes away wet with blood. Ugh. This is why I wear red. Wow. She stomps off. So mad. I love it. As the night grows even later, you pull your friends close. You guys are the best friends I could ask for. Thank you for coming to save me. Life is nothing without those closest to us. Yeah, you're all my best friends too. Yeah, shut up, Drake. Now it really is a night to remember. Was it not before, Hannah? Oh my god. Put it in the history books. Oh my god. Just as you're starting to tire out, Madeline pulls you aside. Kira, this might be a good time for you and Shamar to slip away. Really? You don't have a schedule for post-abduction photo ops or something? I think your night has been eventful enough. Get Shamar. A carriage is already waiting out front to take you to your honeymoon suite. In that case, night! We've got priorities. They're a big feather bed. You and Shamar sneak out of the palace and into the waiting carriage, which spirits you away to your wedding night suite. Oh my god, this isn't the chapter ending? Okay. Shamar carries you in his arms across the threshold of your suite, only letting you down once you're inside. We're finally here. The door closes behind you, and you turn to face Shamar. Kira. Okay. Shamar, seeing you here in our wedding night suite, when I saw you in that manner facing off against Anton, oh god, this could end so many ways. Well, I wasn't sure you and I would end up here tonight. I mean, that's perfectly fair. I know. Tonight was absolute insanity, if we're being candid. But we did it. We won. You stare at Shamar for a long moment. I should burst out laughing, break into tears, or jump into Shamar's arms. Because any one of these is actually a completely valid stress response. So what would Kira be most likely to do? Ace would be most likely to burst out laughing, to be perfectly honest. Although, I don't know, bursting in... No, I think since everything ended happy, I'd probably just bust out laughing. If we'd have lost somebody, I'd be crying. But we didn't lose anybody. I don't know. I guess Kira would probably jump into Shamar's arms. You run to Shamar and leap into his arms. He catches you and spins you around, then kisses you tenderly as you come to a stop. Alright, so I guess that was kissing as an option, so take a drink. This has not been a heavy drinking night. Hey, what's gotten into you? Stress, that's what's into me. I don't know. I guess it just feels like a chapter in the Book of Kira has just ended. Wow. 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 I'm ready to start the next, hopefully less murderous chapter as your queen. I'm ready for the next chapter, too. I'm ready for forever with you, starting with our wedding night. Oh, holy crap. So, we can stay up for an extended wedding night with Shamar for 30 diamonds. That's awful steep, y'all. Or just go to bed. I'm doing this for you, my allosexual viewers. We're gonna stay up for an extended wedding night with Shamar. I'm a sucker. That is exactly what I want to do right now. Again, stress response. It's a real thing. You take a step towards Shamar, and before you know it, you're wrapped up in his arms. He places a hand beneath your chin and tilts your head up toward his, then kisses you soundly. Doc's right. Bow, chicka, wow, wow. Pretty much. Shamar. Yeah. We get it. He's hot. Kira, this is our wedding night. You're mine and I'm yours, now and come what may, my queen. I really am the queen now, aren't I? Cordonia's queen and mine. Aww. Shamar kisses your neck, his lips lingering there as he whispers. Does he whisper? What does my queen command? Oh my. Oh my. I want it to be so we can go with tender and romantic or hot and passionate. Okay. Ace would pick something else. But Kira, having just been through, a life and death situation and very stressed. Well, okay. We take that back. We did do a lot of dancing. I don't know. I think I always do the, like, slow romantic thing on stream. So, and this is because one time I picked a, like, hot and passionate answer and ended up with bondage without prior consent, is why I didn't do that. So, let's find out if Royal Romance does something dumb like that. I want it to be hot and passionate. Really, you're not gonna... Yeah. My player is weird. Anyway, it's Shamar saying, perhaps something like this will please the queen. Shamar grips you around the waist and tugs your body close to his. You feel the heat of him even through several layers of fabric. Oh my. What heat. His gaze burns with passion as he dips down to capture your lips in a fervent kiss. Eventually, you pull away, breathless, lips chapped, because that's how this works. The queen is very pleased. Yeah. Shamar glides his hands down your waist and over your hips, then lifts you into his arms. You wrap your legs around him as he carries you over to the sofa. I'm amazed we've got any strength left in our bodies at this point. I like that too. Shamar lays you across the cushions, then climbs on top of you, his body a welcome pressure on your own. He kisses you urgently, his tongue tracing a line on your lower lip. You close your eyes and let out a soft moan. Ooh. Shamar tangles a hand in your hair, then gently tugs to expose your neck. His lips eagerly press a flurry of kisses across your cheek to your jaw, and his teeth gently graze your skin. Alright, now we're finally getting to something that actually sounds like it's hot and passionate. Like, up until now, this has just been sweet and romantic, but, like, quickly. He pulls back for a moment, and you feel a low rumble from Shamar's chest as he runs your thumb over your as he runs his thumb over your bottom lip. I was really confused there for a second. Okay. Told y'all, it's been a night. Shamar. I should, so we can stare into his eyes or pull him closer. This is an odd choice. I think I'm gonna stare into his eyes like a creep. You move to within an inch of Shamar's face and gaze deep into his eyes, which smolder back at you. Okay, so what we're saying is we're looking at each other cross-eyed, because that's how that works. That looks romantic. It's not actually romantic. At least not to me. You maintain eye contact as he lowers himself down, then lavishes attention on your chest. Are we actually taking clothes off at any point? Because we're getting really hot right about now. People are very, very warm. Apparently we're still fully clothed. Okay. God, Kira, you are everything. Am I? His fingers find the silken buttons of your dress, which are probably in the back, and immediately begin to unfasten them, his heartbeat coming ever faster. Heartbeats come? Okay. You look impossibly stunning in this dress, but we won't be needing it anymore. Oh my. As my king commands. Soon he slips the fabric down over your hips and onto the floor. His eyes sweep across your form, a burning desire in his features. Oh my, we're wearing red tonight. Ooh. How was that not visible through our bright white dress? Because that color would show. My king, you seem to have me at a disadvantage. Yeah, you can take all my clothes off in one shot. We can't have that. A true king never leaves his queen at a disadvantage. You loop a finger around his belt and tug him toward you, then work at the belt as he relieves himself of his jacket and shirt. Soon, his clothes are in a haphazard pile on the floor. Alright, there's finally some ventilation happening. I'm not gonna show you all his underwear, you can just imagine. Shamar, we can say, I never get tired of this view. Or, the queen wants you. Now. Oh my god. Oh my god, y'all. Okay, I don't know. I never get tired of this view. Why not? Why not? Shamar flexes for you, showing off. 'Cause he can. And is looking all the queen desires. Hell no, I want to poke you in the tummy and make you giggle. I don't know why my phone keeps doing that tonight. That's weird. Most definitely not. Shamar kisses you again. He lets out a low moan as his hands as your hands explore the muscles of his back. Ay, ay, ay. I'm sorry, y'all. This is not sexy at all. I want you to take me, we can say, right here, right now, or over to the bed. You know what? Beds are comfier. I want you to take me over to the bed. Shamar lifts you off the couch and you wrap your arms around his neck. He carries you to the bed and lays you down on it, then joins you. He hovers in the air above you for a moment, then lowers himself down onto you. This does not sound sexy. Oh, Shamar, you're still wearing underwear and so am I. Alright, I think this counts as swooning. Take a drink. Y'all. He rocks his hips against you in the perfect rhythm, sending brilliant lightning bolts through your body. Everything's always lightning bolts with y'all. You stare deep into Shamar's eyes, the room disintegrating around you until all that's left is him and you and a building wave of pleasure. See, lightning bolts and waves, that's all any of y'all ever come up with. Like, get more creative. Several long, blissful minutes later. Wow. Wow, several? Several. I don't know if any of y'all have actually tried to time that, but it's not several. That's, unless it's like more than once, it's not several. Several long, blissful minutes later, you lie in Shamar's arms. He traces abstract patterns on your skin with one hand. Kira, that was incredible. You are incredible. I'm truly the luckiest man in the world. Okay. Shamar brushes a hair off of your forehead and kisses the spot where it had been. How does it feel to be Queen of Cordonia? Do you feel different? Probably after several minutes, yeah. We can say, am fulfilling my destiny. Won't know until I make some decrees. Or, I wouldn't let a little thing like a crown change me. The only one I even halfway like is the last one, so I wouldn't let a little thing like a crown change me. I would think that after nearly getting killed, getting married, and becoming queen, something would have changed. Well, they didn't give me that option, Shamar. Who I am hasn't changed. Oh, hell yes it has. And I'm still alive and with the man I love. That's all that matters. Okay, sure. When you put it that way, it seems all is truly right in the world. Queen Kira of Duchy Thuvia and Cordonia, wife of King Shamar of Cordonia. It has a lovely ring to it. Hey, I'm not the only one who picked up a title today. You're a husband now. My husband. Your husband. Calling you that feels, we can say, right or strange. Ooh, I don't like the connotations with strange, so I'm going to go with right. It's a change, but it's a change that's been a long time coming. I've been ready to be your wife for a while. I feel the same way. It's less a fundamental change and more a shift into someone I already should have been. Someone I want to be. You look down at your finger and admire the glitter of your rings, even in the atmospheric lighting. Especially in the atmospheric lighting. So there's our wedding band, which looks like it's an eternity band, which are very uncomfortable and hard to size, but whatever! And what does the queen think of her royal wedding ring? I think it's gonna be a bitch to resize when my hands, swell because I'm pregnant. Because we ain't talked none about contraceptives, so I gotta assume. It's, we can say, perfect and I'm never taking it off. A reminder that you're really mine and I'm really yours. Or a lot of diamonds. It's not that many diamonds. It's perfect and I'm never taking it off. I may never have seen anything quite so beautiful. I could say the same of the woman wearing it. Ah, that reminds me. Shamar gets up and moves to the nightstand. He pulls out a lovely bouquet of red roses and a letter. I forgot this because we were too busy doing other things. These are for you. So we can look at the bouquet and the letter. These are lovely, but what's the letter for? Well, in case I died. It's for you. I wrote it in the days leading up to the wedding, to read to you on our wedding night. Aww, it's so romantic. But first, something is missing. Shamar goes to the coffee table and returns with 2 glasses of champagne. He offers you one. Dude, we are so trashed. I'm sorry, we have been drinking so much. Between the alcohol and the adrenaline, we are sloshed. Yeah, right. Thanks for the squashed flowers. Exactly. I figure it's like a small bouquet, not like a huge one. That's the only way this makes sense to me. So we will take the champagne, so take a drink. You take a sip, and the effervescent liquid pops and tingles on your tongue. Also, we are going to have a nasty hangover. I think it's going to be really bad, y'all. Please don't keep me waiting. I can't stay awake much longer. I'm tired. Queen of my heart, and now Queen of Cordonia too. Long before you saved Cordonia, you saved me. Aww. When we met, I had accepted that I would lead a life of service. It was a role I was honored to accept, but which I can't deny required sacrifice. Aw, Shamar. What you have given me is somehow even more than a soulmate, a partner, a friend. It's a life where I can be both the man I need to be and the man I want to be. Thank you, Kira, the light of my heart. Shamar, we can say, you saved me, or get over here and kiss me. Alright, kissing's an option. Take a drink. And, both because I don't like you saved me, because excuse him, no he didn't, and because it's the house rule, we kiss the prince. Get over here and kiss me. Mwah! Shamar leans in and gently presses his lips to yours. You breathe in the scent of him and sigh. Whether I saved you or you saved me, what matters now is that we have each other. Forever. Or for at least one more chapter. Aw, and we had a soulmate point off of that. That's all that matters now. You wriggle closer to Shamar's side, and he kisses you on the top of your head. Aww. This night has been the most wonderful end to the most wonderful day of my life. Wonderful. Wonderful is how you describe me nearly getting killed twice and, us fighting a group of assassins. That's how you describe... Okay. Alright. Even with the fight and the almost dying and all of that? Thank you, Kira. Yes, even with the almost dying. And somehow, there's still one more amazing piece left. What do you mean? We, did it already. What's that? Waking up with you in my arms for the very first time. Aww, 'cause we never stayed the night. Oh my god. So we stayed up with Shamar to celebrate our wedding night. Yay! I can't wait. Okay. You survived Anton's villainous plot, but will you finally get your happily ever after? Find out in the Royal Romance Book 3's epilogue. Okay. So that will kick off Monday. Monday? Yeah, Monday. And that will be the end, entirely, of the Royal Romance. The never-ending saga. I have not decided what I'm going to stream next. There's a couple of games that I've played. Only 3 in their entirety, but only 2 of those are multi-part, or multi-book series, multi-book stories. So yeah, I'll figure that out by next week, I guess. I'll try not to pick something... I don't know. Should I pick something that'll make me rant really loudly on stream, or should I pick something that, is less likely to piss me off? I don't know. We'll find out together, but till then, catch you later.